guys, welcome on in to the stream. Welcome on into the stream. Got a few housekeeping notes right quick before we actually dive on in. So let's go ahead and start off with that. First things first, I have been messing with the audio on the mic. I did an audio test before stream. It sounded fine, but I don't know if it actually will still sound fine on stream. So if it sounds distorted or whatnot, let me know. I know what it is if it is distorted, so I'll deal with it. I'll probably just have to play around with the other settings. And yeah, number two, I am working on a new video. If you follow me over on Twitter, then you already know that I tweeted about it last night. I had plans on dropping it today. Unfortunately though, as this says, my editing software was trying to clown me, so it will be delayed till about later today or tomorrow, because I did have to make the switch to DaVinci Resolve. For those who don't know, I was editing originally on OpenShot, which is this software right down here. But for some reason, my voice sounded like fucking SpongeBob in the editing software, which I just wasn't going for. So I said, fuck it. We're switching to DaVinci Resolve. So new videos being edited through that. It should be up, I'm hoping like later today, tomorrow, but we will see. So that's really all I have to say for that. Let's go ahead and hop into what today's stream is about, which is the TWAB. First TWAB of 2023. We already know that there was going to be a decent amount of changes. They actually tweeted about it. I didn't say anything about it because, I mean, just to be honest, I just didn't really have much to say. I'm trying to avoid spoilers because I want to read it myself. But yeah, so they tweeted this thread a couple days ago, 2 days ago actually, to be exact. So very quick reactions to this shit. Armor mods, massive W. I am curious to see what kind of changes they're making to build crafting going into Lightfall, but this is still a big W for new and returning players. I'm glad to see that focusing cost is also being changed, especially with legendary shards being as important as they are now. I'm glad to see that. So, you know, that's great. If you're like me, you're probably saving all your Gambit, Crucible, and engrams like that to wait till next week. And then GMs do arrive Tuesday, and they are like changing stuff like that about it. I did see that they lowered the power cap from 1630 to 1620, which means that you probably need to be 1595 to do GMs, which is good because I actually am 1604, so I don't think I would actually be good for GMs, but we should be good to go. So we're gonna read all of this and we're gonna see what the fuck is going on. So happy New Year's. You know, hope you had a relaxing, peaceful holiday, all that. Between moments of triumph, Iron Banner Fortress, Revision 0, and just wildly to the game in general, there was a lot going on. I will say, I didn't tweet about my thoughts on Iron Banner Fortress, but I didn't hate it as much as I feel like a lot of creators did. I feel like a lot of people shit on Fortress. I think it's a fine game mode. I just think the current meta we're in is bad. I didn't really have too many like laggy issues. Like I wasn't having any connection problems or anything like that. And I didn't end up playing last few days where like lost teams or teams that were farming losses started playing. So yeah. But I didn't mind Fortress. I still prefer Eruption though. Alright, GM updates. This is what I care about. As a little preview of some changes coming to Grandmaster Nightfalls and Lightfall. When Grandmasters launch on January 17th, we are making the following power adjustments. I'm going to lower volume on that. Decrease the power level needed to enter GMs by 25 to 1580. Oh, so you actually need to be the powerful cap to enter GMs. Okay. Interesting. decrease the overall power level of Grandmaster activities by 10 to 1620. We did see that. The current power difference of minus 25. All enemies are at least 25. Okay. So we still have contest in effect, so GM should still be difficult. I'm not sure how I feel about this though. About it being 1580. Well, it does mean you don't have to grind levels anymore, which I'm thankful for, because grinding levels is such a monotonous process. That was actually one of the things that I called out in my Something Needs to Change video for Destiny 2. So I'm glad to see that they're changing that. But I still wish there was some kind of change or some like form of grind. But I'm not sure. Regardless though, solid changes. Iron Banner. After 2.5 seasons of playing the new Iron Banner and experiencing 3 new Iron Banner modes, Rift, Eruption, and Fortress, we have gathered a lot of feedback. When Iron Banner returns on January 31st, we're planning on increasing the amount of Iron Banner rank you earn at the end of matches. Okay. Doubling the multiplier you get from wearing Iron Banner gear, having the multipliers you get from completing challenges, and significantly increasing the multiplier you get from wearing an Iron Banner emblem. Sounds good. We expect this to decrease the number of games needed to rank up and reset by around 40%. Damn, that's a lot. Additionally, starting next season, Iron Banner will be available 3 times this season. Thank God. Honestly, I didn't understand the doing 2 weeks in a season. It makes Iron Banner not really feel like it's a game mode that appears often. So I'm glad that they're making that change. I feel like that's necessary. So yeah. Don't really have much to say. I think that means that it'll appear at least once a month throughout a season, since most seasons are about 3 months. So I mean, that's good. Glad to hear about that. And then an Iron Banner emblem will be available on the reward track during the first reset for those who don't already have one. Okay, nice. And then more information about the modes and dates to be expected with yeah. Okay. I don't mind that. I really hope that we see Eruption more next year, because I'm not a fan of Rift. I think Rift in D2 kind of sucks, and then I think Fortress is fine, but Eruption just fucking clears every other mode. It's actually insane. You get all the mods, and okay, so yeah, this talks about the standard mods. I've already spoke about this. So you get every mod except for raid and seasonal mods. Seasonal mods you obviously have to earn by playing the game during the season, and then raids you have to earn by going into the raid and actually getting them. But every other mod being unlocked is great. Great job on Bungie for that. We have a blog post planned for next week with more information on how mods. Okay, so next week there's a blog for that. Good to know, because I do want to know how they're changing mods and build crafting for Lightfall, because that was like my big worry with that original tweet. Stay focused. Next week they are doing all of this where they're you know, decreasing focusing costs. So it's from 50 to 25, which is good. Adept focusing is from 250 to 50, which is huge. And the Glimmer cost is going down from 10,000 to 5,000. Cool. I like that. It's definitely being made for people who are new to the game. So nice. You can make sure players have opportunities to chase more spicy rolls without breaking the bank. You can try out this next week by visiting the vendor for trials next Friday, Crucible, and all of that when he returns on January 31st. Oh yeah, I forgot they did say that he's returning January 31st. That makes sense, yeah. Okay. And then this talks about the dog that you can pet, which is a fun little Easter egg. Bungie store update, don't really care for that. Stadia accounts did close down either yesterday or hey, shout out to that boy. I'm completely blanking on his name. Yeah, this was a W. This fucking shit here is a W, so shout out to him. All right, I mean, that looks like that's all for the TWAB. Definitely a very light TWAB, really short one, but I mean, it covered really big information, so I'm completely fine with it. even though it was a short, straight to the point TWAB, it still covered a lot of things that I think needed to be covered, which is good. I'd much rather have a shorter TWAB that covers a lot of like things that need to be covered than to have a TWAB that is like super long and super like bloated but talked about nothing. I'm sure anybody else can agree with that. Okay, so we are now going to be doing dungeons, good old dungeons. So same thing for how I did it last week. If you want to pull up for some dungeons, I will let you know when you can join up. But I want to do all of my dungeons today, and then probably like a few dares runs. I'll spare everybody of the bounty prepping and stuff like that. I'll just do that off stream because bounty prepping is not a fun process to watch on stream. But yeah, we're gonna do dungeons today because all I need now is the bow. I don't really care for the hunter cloak because I mean my hunter fashion is just it's gonna stay the way it is probably until Lightfall. So I'm not worried about the hunter cloak. I care only about the bow. Once I get the bow, I'm good to go. So yeah. And then we'll probably start doing master farming soon because I am 1605 and I think master's 1610, 1620, something like that. I don't know. But yeah, we're here for the bow. If we get the bow first run, we're done with dungeon farming. And then it will be Lightfall prep. We're just going to be doing Days of Eternity runs because that is the main thing I highlighted, or that I'm going to be highlighting. And speaking of Lightfall prep, I do have a guide talking about it that I'm going to be uploading soon. I might honestly end the stream a little earlier today for long arm, the video, which is the long arm video. Nice, like at me just leaking what my next video is going to be. But yeah, I'm going to be trying to get that video out later today, and then I want to get my Lightfall prep guide done so I can upload it tomorrow, because I want to try to get it up as fast as possible so that way everybody has enough time to prep, because I've learned a good amount of stuff since the last time I did a prep guide, which was season 17, or a prep guide for season 18, which I uploaded in season 17. And I realized that you need a little more time for prepping than 3 weeks. If you want to be fully prepared, you need at least 5, or no, at most 5. So of course that'll be discussed more when the guide comes out, so be on the lookout for that. Discord server win. I'm putting the final touches to it. I have plans on releasing it before GMs drop next week. That is my current plan right now, and it'll probably go up sometime over the weekend. I'll end up promoting it in one of my next videos. But yeah, Discord server should be up sometime before GMs, because like I already have the server basically done. Like I have like the channels and shit like that. It's just like trying to think of like last like finishing touches I need to put onto it before I drop it. So yeah, you can expect it very soon. And of course I can always add extra things when the server goes up, but I want to make sure the server is as polished as possible. Alright. Let's go ahead and get some people on in for this. If you want to join in for a dungeon run, just type in chat. Otherwise, I'm just going to be finding some other people for it. As I said, I'm doing the dungeon until I get the bow. If I get bow first run, then we're done with dungeon after that. I'm really only here for the bow. I don't really need anything else in the dungeon. Probably like a good PvE sidearm would be fine. Because I'm looking into doing a like a review on the sidearm, but that's about it. I don't really need anything else. And as I mentioned earlier, I am doing a long arm review hopefully later tonight. Hopefully that video goes up later tonight. If not, then excuse me, oh well. Nice. Alright, here's to hoping that we get the bow this run. I kind of hope we do, because I'm lucky getting sick and tired of running this dungeon. Or doing full runs over and over again to get it. There we go. Unplugged my mouse because it's fully charged.
An old acquaintance among the hidden tells me that a Seraph complex recently powered on for the first time since the collapse. Shortly thereafter, Vex incursions were reported. Anna flagged the site as a potential pillory bunker. If the Vex gain access to its systems, they'll use it to wrest Rasputin's submine data away from us. It would be catastrophic.
This guy's got a cool fucking ship. Wait, what the hell is that? Not him. That ship is actually fire. I've never seen that one before.
Landed at the source of the complex's AUG supply. Centuries in Martian rust have done this place no kindness. Our window of opportunity is short. AUG surges destabilize the complex, and Vex are breaching the command matrix. Go.
I still need to do my solo flawless of this too. I've done the solo, I just haven't done the flawless or the solo flawless of it. I'll probably do that before the season ends.
It is unusual to see so divisive Vex outside the Black Garden. They're a fanatical sect of programming.
Shout out to the team for knowing the supplicant trick.
Or rather, the witness.
Damn, my trying to be cool.
Collective in a seraph complex. Peculiar. They were rivals in the Golden Age. This wasn't just a pillory site, it was a joint research facility focused on extrasolar colonization efforts. Soul Divisive have been scouring research logs. They were looking for something more than to imprison Rasputin subminds.
I don't know what the fuck that was. Let's go another long arm. Not that good of a roll, if I'm being honest.
Information stored here, but could it be linked to my visions? Why else would the witness be interested in these files?
Cool. My team is actually pretty quick. I kinda wish this first encounter dropped better loot than what it does. It drops long arm, which is decent, and the auto, which is okay, but that's really about it. It'd be absolutely goated if this encounter dropped like the sidearm or something. It doesn't. Or at least if the weapons from this part were better. Oh yeah, that guy's going that way. Nice. God goblins, I don't need that. Honestly, one of the main reasons I was even running this dungeon was for pinnacles, because I was trying to get to 1605, but now that doesn't matter for GMs. Not really worried about anything else I get. Truth be told, I could have just gotten final boss checkpoint and then went from there, but I'm gonna try to get something else. Yeah, honestly, if I don't get into this run, I'm just gonna grab boss checkpoint and then just do 2 final boss runs. I'm honestly kind of over just doing this dungeon and full dungeon weekly. I don't mind doing it if I'm like helping people do it, but for just myself, I'm not doing all that. Where did my super just go? Did I just whiff my super entirely? Wow, that was actually awful damage for me. Where did my fucking super go, though? We also used 2 wells there, which just isn't good. Seems actually pretty fast with activating the fucking things. I'm kind of shocked that they're as fast as they are. I ran out of ammo right at the end. No, we didn't two-phase. We're ass. Alright, so it's this guy who has him down with his. I have no ammo, which is very cool game. Not like even fucking matters anyways, we'll just kill him fast. Oh, I'm super too. Yeah, it's over. GG. Oh. Okay, well, there's the cloak. Alright, well, just give me the bow and then I'm completely done with this dungeon. Besides doing like solo flawless, but like I said, that'll be a probably like a second to last week thing. I'm not really in a rush to do the solo flawless. Shout out to my teammate just blocking my fucking grenade casually. Nice. Which one of them are doing galley? Hopefully one of them are. I'm just gonna pull galley over just to be ready. I actually already have it on me. Cool. I will actually transfer hothead over. Shout out to the boy. Oh, that's actually a 1590 cloak. Not the piece of armor I desperately needed, but I mean, I don't really need to worry about pinnacles either, so. I don't think I have a way of making arc mods yet, or arc wells. And it's going to need to change if I want to use Font of Might. I'll just put something on here. I'm able to. Yep, grenade. Moving a little slow right now. That was really good damage, honestly. Well, I have no ammo, so we're gonna see how this goes. And GG. Let's go. About time.
A multi-front attack. Sabotage us, glean knowledge, and annihilate any trace of advantage. Extra soul.
About fucking time, honestly, man.
Ages ago, Saint and I thought we'd leave the city once we'd made it safe. We'd explore the universe.
Only took, like, what, a month or so? GG's. Okay, well, I actually have no fucking reason to do this dungeon now, unless if I start doing master farms. Nice. Only took fucking how many weeks? Like 5 or 6. Let's go try this thing out right quick. Let's go. Alright, let's try this thing out. Wait, does this thing have armor piercing? I could have sworn I just got 2 kills with 1 arrow there. Stand still, stand still. It actually has, okay. Yo, that is actually kind of fire. Okay. I don't know how amazing this thing will be, but let's go. I want to see what the ring looks like. Of course, I'm choosing to go into the one lost sector that's like really slim and tiny, so probably won't even notice anything crazy here. I want like a group of enemies I can shoot at. I think right here works. So it's like tracking arrows. Oh, it actually refreshes too. Nice. I'll probably be able to give like a better reaction to this thing once I try it out a little more. I mean, first impressions, it seems like a pretty fun weapon. Well, we've done that, so now it's on to what else I need to do for Lightfall prep. I guess that kind of works for making this a short stream, because I don't really have much more to do. Let's see here. Do have Dares of Eternity boxes I need to go grind for. So that'll probably be what the streams will be. Besides like GMs and whatnot. I was wondering where the fuck that was coming from. Besides like GMs, once that drops next week, it'll probably just be me farming dares for as many Zerb boxes as I can get. I think I got 50. For which point I have 1 currently, which I used for the thumbnail of this stream. But yeah. I don't know what I just did. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. I don't even have any strange coins. Oh, okay. I guess in that case, I'll probably just end stream and just start doing what's it called? Start working on the next video. I know this was a really short stream, but yeah, I honestly didn't think I was gonna get the bow first try this week. I thought it was gonna take like second or third. So yeah, I do have videos I need to work on, which is I think why it would probably be best for me to just go ahead and end now. I can probably end up streaming later tonight as well, or tomorrow. I definitely have plans on streaming tomorrow, but I definitely need to get to work on some videos because I haven't uploaded in a while and that's not good. So I appreciate for anybody who came out, who tuned in and whatnot. I will have a Discord before GMs drop Tuesday. So I am looking to get my Discord out before the 17th. Hopefully I can actually start promoting it with tomorrow's video, or with the video later today, but if not, it'll definitely be tomorrow's video or just sometime before then. But yeah, anyways, I appreciate any of you who came and tuned out, or who came out, tuned in, there we go, that's what I meant. And yeah, I will catch you all in my next stream. Peace out.